Today we're tasting the Aberfeldy 18-year-old single malt Scotch whisky. Hi, I'm Jo, this is Maxima. We're Tipples and Treats. Today is Whisky Day.
It looks like a special whisky.
Special, it's 18 years old. That makes it special.
My precious.
Precious. So, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know Maximo did a auction purchase.
A big auction purchase.
Over 2 months ago.
Mm.
And we're trying to open one every now and then, but there were several bottles.
It was 16 bottles of spirits.
Check out that video of unboxing. So we've poured out this one today. You fancied tasting an 18-year-old?
I did, and now this is whiskey number 4 of my auction purchase. So I think I bought 11 different whiskies all up.
It might be until the end of the year that we get through those. Let me rephrase that. Not through them, but open them.
Yes. Not through them.
No.
So this is whiskey number 4 that was bought at auction. The price of this was around about $140, including auction fees. Now the recommended retail price of this was around about $180.
It is 1 litre though.
It is 1 litre.
Does that make it better?
And this is a duty-free only.
That's why
purchase.
it's a litre then.
Yes, that's one of the reasons. Now, this particular whisky isn't on the Aberfeldy website at all, probably because it's a special
batch,
duty-free release. It sort of sits between the 12-year-old and the 21-year-old, and I don't know, maybe they needed a bit of cash and they said to themselves, we won't let it go to 21 years old, let's pull it out like 3 years earlier. I mean...
Well, I don't think it works like that, to be honest, but I'll remove this.
So this is 40% alcohol, and it is a 1 litre bottle, so that's that'll keep me going for a short while. Now, the label says it's been awarded 24 gold medals, so... That's quite a few gold medals.
That is a lot.
The distillery is located in the Centrals Highlands of Scotland.
Okay.
And it's in the village of Aberfeldy. And it was a stone's throw from the birthplace of the founder, John Dewar. And Dewar is quite a famous label.
Is it?
A Scotch whisky label. So the distillery is also known as Dewar's Aberfeldy Whisky Distillery. They have tours you can book online for them, and I think it's about £9 for a tour. So we'll have to add that to our bucket list of our tour of Scotland if we get there one day.
Just hold on a few years for that one.
Now this particular distillery has won over 150 gold medals in various competitions. Wow. So I am actually looking forward to this a fair bit. So the distillery was founded in 1898, which happened to be the same year my grandmother was born, who's no longer with us.
Interesting but weird fact.
Thank you. And John Dewar and Sons amalgamated with Distillers Company Limited in 1925, and in 1998 it was taken over by Bacardi Martini, so a very famous liquor company.
We have some Bacardi here.
So this is duty-free only, so it's very hard to get in Australia. It's you can get the 12-year-old, the 16-year-old, and the 21-year-old, but not the 18-year-old. So I was fortunate to be able to acquire this via the auction
edition.
Yep. So, in terms of the tasting notes, this isn't on the website of the distillery, probably because it's a special release. So the tasting notes are a bit, excuse me, hard to come by. So let's give it a bit of a sniff, shall we? That's quite a delicate.
Yeah, it's not too strong.
Not too strong.
No.
It's quite delicate. The tasting notes that I was able to get online say that it is an earthy, oaky aroma. It's certainly sort of a oaky, woody sort of. That's the primary.
It's a little bit.
Quite delicate too.
Something sweet is coming through from it as well. I think I poured quite a bit.
I think you did. It's a really nice golden colour, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely honey colour.
Yeah. So, shall we give it a taste?
Let's...
It's really nice, isn't it? It is really nice. It's
not peaty, is it?
no, not peaty.
No, but I do. The finish is a little bit
Spicy, a little bit spicy.
maybe it's spicy. I feel it's like a bit smoky.
A little bit. I can't.
No.
No. Central Highlands not typically known for its peatiness.
It's just a little bit smoky. The start is
It's a little bit sweet.
what am I trying to say? It's quite pleasing.
It is. So the tasting notes say that it's dry in tones of cedar and a hint of tingly spice. And certainly that. It's quite quite delicate, not harsh. It's quite mild.
It's very smooth.
Smooth, very smooth.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to find. It's smooth.
Smooth, plenty of flavour.
Yeah, it doesn't like attack your throat.
No, it's probably the 40% is a lower alcohol than some of the single malts. So let's add a bit of ice and see what happens.
It's quite drinkable.
It is neat, isn't it?
Yeah, it is quite drinkable. Maybe it's more earthy than smoky.
I think so, yeah, earthy. Yeah. It's probably taken a lot of the flavours and colour from the oak that it's been maturing in.
Honestly, that hasn't changed it much for me.
Hasn't?
No. It's really interesting finish.
It's certainly got that earthy sort of taste.
So, 18-year-old, what does that do to it for aging it longer? Does it make it smoother?
Look, I think so. I think it certainly makes it darker. It probably embeds whatever barrel characteristics that it's been sitting in.
Yeah, which are
Côte-Rôtie red wine casks.
Oh, such a bad pronunciation. Let's just call it a red wine cask.
French red wine, perhaps, by the Côte-Rôtie.
Rôtie's a bloody Indian flatbread. Côte.
Yeah.
That is definitely Côte, as
Is
in
it?
Côte d'Azur.
Right,
meaning
okay.
Coast.
Right.
I don't know what. I actually don't know how to pronounce the second word, R-O-T-I-E, with an inflection above the O.
No, clearly I don't either.
I may have done a little bit more French than Maximo at school.
I did more.
Just a little bit.
I know a bit more Italian.
Yes, true. So, Côte-Rôtie, I-E on the end, would, in English, would suggest you pronounce the I-E. But there's on the coat, there's no inflection on the E, so you don't pronounce the E. Coat, not coaty. In our French lesson.
Thank you. We learn
Let's
something
get back
new
to the
every day.
whiskey.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So the tasting note's saying that adding a bit of water, which ice is, brings forward the vanilla, along with coconut and a nutty tone reminiscent of pecan pie. I'm getting sort of a hint of vanilla, perhaps.
Yeah, vanilla maybe. Coconut, I can't say I can taste coconut.
I'm not sure of coconut. It's more sort of a toasted something.
Pecan pie is this aimed at the American market? Or was that from an American review?
Well,
Because
I don't know.
pecan pie is...
An American thing.
Yeah.
And the finish is long and drying with plenty of baking spice and ginger tingles.
There are certainly tingles.
It is an incredibly smooth, enjoyable single malt.
It is pretty nice.
It is. It's as nice and probably better than a Tamdhu, the 15-year-old. It's a big statement. I think
Tamdhu was one of our first reviews.
I think
Check
this
that
is, excuse me, smoother.
I can't remember what the Tamdhu tastes like. I'd have to do a back-to-back tasting. But
Look,
yeah,
the Tamdhu is a bit sort of spicier. This is
mellower. This is for
mellow.
a non-whiskey drinker. This is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Easy to drink.
Yeah. I'll be hiding that from my friends.
Not one to share.
Perhaps not.
Oh, yeah, I think you did share your Tamdhu with a few friends.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Just one sip.
Yes. I was a bit more of a sip. It was a generally decent.
If you know us,
dram.
you can come round for a sip. No problem.
This is quite enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's for the same price as the Japanese whiskey. There's more in the bottle.
Yep.
And it's much more enjoyable.
Yep.
Single malt whiskey, I think.
Which is an opinion. After
It
all.
is.
It's
it
not
is.
a fact. It's an
Yes.
opinion.
No, I'll be savouring this. This is really nice.
Good.
Mm.
Here we are. On that note,
So,
like and subscribe,
indeed.
and we'll get another video out to you soon on our next tipple.
Indeed. So,
Cheers.
cheers and enjoy.